Georgia that are making up money for them. And we was telling them about we picked bluegrass music up here in Sewanee, Georgia, and so we got after them to come up here. And I think this is about the fourth time I believe these people have been here. And we'd like you folks to get together and give a great big welcome from Nashville, Tennessee, Curley, Seckler, and all the Nashville Grass right here.
All right, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to see all of you, and believe you me, it's an honor to be back. We're going to tune up just a little bit here, and then we're going to pour it on you. You want my guitar? You don't want my hat?
I got a good hat.
Got a good hat. No, like I say, Randall and those folks do a wonderful job of singing. They've been doing it down here for 20-some years. Well, I don't know whether they'll ever catch me or not. I've been going on for about 45 of them now. But they do a great job of picking and singing, don't they? We've been down here, I believe this is the fourth time. I've got to where I just call it home. You get them good red beans cooked up, man alive. We didn't come down to eat now, but we have eat over there, and it's some of the finest food that you could ever find. I was raised in the country, and I'm proud of it. I've been in Nashville, Tennessee, soon be 33 years, but they ain't never made me like it. I'm too close to the city. I'm a country boy, and I always will be. And there ain't nothing wrong with a country boy. Randall, I think you'll okay that. To me, they're some of the greatest people that's ever been or ever will be, is the country people. Looks like they're going to mess up the farmers, though. But they waited a little late. I left the farm a long time ago. But that's where you get your best food, right on the farm. They might get it worked out, we don't know. The children is tuning up. I was up here in Dahlonega this summer. We had a wonderful time up there. It's the first time that we had worked that festival, and Norm Adams was just a super guy. In fact, we worked for him yesterday. We was down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Of course, Norm is back at that festival down there, and we worked there yesterday and last night, and of course, then we dropped in here. But there ain't no way that they could make me enjoy Myrtle Beach no more than I enjoy coming back home right here. You folks are great. He's done got mine tuned?
Yeah, you're in good shape.
I ain't used to picking out a tune.
Woo! Yes, sir.
You know, I was telling the boys coming in a while ago, if I'm able, Monday I'm going to mow my grass in December. Out of all my years, I've never mowed a yard in December. But we've just had warm weather in Nashville, Tennessee, and my grass is up. You couldn't see a grown rabbit in it.
What about a turkey crossing the yard?
A turkey crossing the yard. I eat so much turkey, I was telling these boys, Thanksgiving, there in Nashville over at my son's, till I had to eat about 2 rolls of Rolaids. And I told Willis if a turkey was to walk across my yard, I'd turn my head. Well, boys, are we getting about ready to pick?
Come over here.
Yeah, let's swap over here a little bit. But I like turkey.
If I don't change my notion, I just got to forget you if I can. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm head over heels in love with you. Every day sad and lonely, I'm thinking of you only. I just can't bear the thoughts of losing you. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm head over heels in love with you. The nights are long and dreary, all I do is sit and worry. I just can't sleep when I lay down. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm head over heels in love with you. Oh, I'd like to be forgiven, but this life ain't worth living if I have to sit and worry over you. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm head over heels in love with you. That's all you're giving me. I'm just someone in the past. Why don't you set me free? Each lonely night when you are gone, I sit alone and cry and think about the plans we made together. Back in town, I'm just a used to be. Now you don't love me anymore, so darling, set me free. Cold, cold loving, that's all you're giving me. I'm just someone. Why don't you set me free? There's such a difference now in you since he came back to town. I should have known the day would come when you would put me down. You're like a stranger in my arms each time I hold you close. Now you don't love me anymore, so darling, let me go. Cold, cold loving, that's all you giving me. I'm just someone in the past. Why don't you set me free?
Going across the Blue Ridge.
expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. Home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. And I never expect to see you anymore. Oh, how I hate to leave you. Oh, how I hate to leave you. Oh, how I hate to leave you. For I never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. Home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. And I never expect to see you anymore. So goodbye, my little darling. So goodbye, my little darling. Oh, goodbye, my little darling. Oh, I never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. Home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. Oh, I never expect to see you anymore. When it's a moonlight on my cabin, I'll be waiting. When there's a moonlight on the pine trees, I'll be there. For I know there is someone they should be waiting. When there's a moonlight on the pine trees, I'll be there. For the lone trail of the lonesome pine is winding, and the whippoorwills, they sing their lonesome song. There's a girl up in the mountains waiting for me, with her big brown eyes and wavy long black hair. Mountain home I am returning, heading up the hillside, never more to roam. When it's a moonlight on my cabin, I'll be coming. When there's a moonlight on the pine trees, I'll be. When it's a moonlight on my cabin, I'll be waiting. When there's a moonlight on the pine trees, I'll be there. For I know there is someone that should be waiting. When there's a moonlight on the pine trees, I'll be there. hammer is a little too heavy. Honey, for my side, for my side. Come, buddy, 'cause you rolled too slow. Baby, out in the road, the wheels don't go. Try to see my baby, and I ain't coming back. Come, buddy, 'cause you rolled too slow. Baby, how can the road, the wheels don't go? It's a long way to Hazard, and a long way to Holland. Just to get a little boo, just to get a little boo, just to get a little boo. Now roll on, buddy, 'cause you roll too slow. Baby, how can the road, the wheels don't go? I ain't one hammer in his tongue that ring like mine, ring like mine, ring like silver, shine like gold, oh, ring like silver, shine like gold. Honey, for my side, for my side. Come, 'cause you roll too slow. Baby, how can the road, the wheels don't go?
All right, thank you so much. Begin to get a little warm now, you know, with the picking. Oh, it's just right for good bluegrass. I'm telling you, it's always right with me. Take a good one there. Take a good one. Get these new teeth. They're worrying me to death. I'm just liable to want to say rabbit and say squirrel. Just in case some of you neighbors wasn't here the other time we was down this way, we'll tell you who all the fellers are as they come forward to take a part in the program. This gentleman right here. When it comes to the straight drive on the old 5, I got to shake his hand. He does a good job. Kenny Ingram. Hey! Pike County Breakdown. You're ready tonight. Great job. We'd like a few neighbors to meet this gentleman here, just in case you haven't met him. He's been with the Nashville Grass. May of this year, coming up in '86, he's been with us 5 years. A lot of the people are beginning to talk about him. But I like what they're saying. I think he's a good singer, too. He's our lead singer, Willis Spears. Hey, Willis! Come in and talk.
All right, thank you so much, Curley. Boy, you'll say anything you pay him, won't you? It's good to be down this way to visit with you folks tonight, and we have a program for you that we do hope you might enjoy. This number that I'm fixing to do for you here now, we have it on we got it coming out on a new album, but we don't have any of the albums along, but we do have some of the cassette tapes along with the album. It's one of the old standard numbers entitled If I Should Wander Back Tonight. Many years I've been a rolling stone, but darling, like a gypsy I have roamed from place to place. But you never came to me, how happy I would be just to look up upon your smiling face. How if I should wander back tonight, would you be waiting? Would your eyes be filled with love so tender light? Would yours be empty, dear? Would you thrill to find me near? Would you love me if I'd wander back tonight? When budding flowers smell the fragrance in the springtime, I recall the roses twining round your door. Fancy then I homeward stray, I seem to hear you say that you love me as you did in days of yore. How if I should wander back tonight, would you be waiting? Would your eyes be filled with love so tender light? Would yours be empty, dear? Would you thrill to find me near? Would you love me if I'd wander back tonight? I dreamed that you and I were back together. I held your hand so gently in my own. Heard you say we'd never part as I pressed it to my heart. Then I woke and just to find myself alone. How if I should wander back tonight, would you be waiting? Would your eyes be filled with love so tender light? Would yours be empty, dear? Would you thrill to find me near? Would you love me if I'd wander back tonight?
You're clear as a bell tonight. That's in our brand new album. As Willis said, we only have some cassettes along with us. I don't know how many of them we got left. I think he sold about half of them down yonder in Myrtle Beach. But I said, don't sell them all. We want to bring a few in here for you neighbors. But we don't have the LP. It'll be another week or two before we have it out. But we have a number of albums with us. I guess about 7 or 8 different ones with some cassettes and some 8-track. Now, we have a few 8-track tapes that they're going for $4 as long as they last. If some of you neighbors would like to pick up some of the 8-track, they're just $4. This gentleman down on my left down here.
Another gentleman.
Another gentleman. I want you to know he's a real gentleman. His dad was also a gentleman. And when it come to fiddling, he knew just exactly what he was doing. The late and great Paul Warren. This gentleman right here knows exactly what he's doing, too. Paul Warren's son, Johnny Warren. Nice hand for him, will you? I like that ring, Warren. This is a brand new number. He's got a little fella that pitty-pats down through the hall in his house, and he calls him Little Paul. course, now this number is a brand new number that Johnny just wrote, and it's in our new album also. Let's listen. Little Paul. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny's got another number in the album, too. He calls it Longbow John. Longbow John. That's a number that Kenny and Johnny does up with just the old five and, of course, the fiddle. Just about every album we ever put out, we put one of them in there because some of you neighbors like the old way of doing it when it comes to the old five-string and the fiddle. Man, I was raised on that type of picking, and I like it. It's like a good Martha White biscuit. Goodness gracious, they're good. If you don't believe it, listen to Grant Turner. He'll tell you. Yeah. Mr. Brown back here. Sawyer Brown, they've named him Sawyer Brown. He's got a new hat. I asked him, I said, couldn't you find two of them while you was at it? Shotgun Red, Kenny called him. He's been with us a long time. We're proud of him. He does a great job on the old bass, and when it comes to teaching school, he's the greatest, they tell me.
That's what he's telling us anyway.
Yeah, he's a great fellow. We're proud of him. He hails from up here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Bob Rogers. Bob. Sometimes we do a whole 45 or hour show and I forget to say anything about that gentleman.
I'm not going to let you.
He ain't going to let me no more. Here comes one of the old gospel numbers. Here's one part of the program I really enjoy. I enjoy it all, but when it comes to the gospel numbers, I just want to kick off these Easter shoes and run. Boy, you didn't tune my mandolin, did you? I'll fake it. One entitled, Get in Line, Brother, if you want to go home.
listen to me, sinners, don't you want to go? For someday is coming back again, you know. If that wrong ain't right and you'll be lost in sin, get in line, brother, he will take you in. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get on your knees and righten that wrong, then you'll be singing this old time song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Listen to me, Satan, I have righted that wrong. Got a one-way ticket and I'm going home. I got no worries as I sing this song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get on your knees and righten that wrong, and you'll be singing this old-time song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. If I could tell you, brother, just how I feel, then I'm sure you'd know the love of God is real, and you'd be praying while I sang this song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get on your knees and righten that wrong, and you'll be singing this old-time song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home.
We was singing our gospel numbers at Myrtle Beach last night, and we was singing some of the gospel numbers, and it come down to, was just getting ready to do this number, I think it was, and this gentleman on the front row, he says, "Dude, get in line, brother." I said, "Brother, you're on the right road. Stick with it. You're on the right road." Here's another number that we have in an album.
I've had a catastrophe.
It's what happened, Johnny?
Oh, ain't nothing being with it.
Oh, that's a minor problem. Get some teeth. Oh, brother. I'd just soon, they worry me as much if I had a rattlesnake in my hip pocket. This dentist said, said, "Curley, in a couple months you'll never know you got 'em in there." No good. He lied. Let's do one entitled "Building on Sand."
They're building great mansions, but they're building on sand. Their treasures are worthless when before God they stand. The rock of salvation is Jesus alone. So build on him, brother. He cares for his own. Oh, so many are searching for pleasures each day that they won't take the time or to kneel down and pray. They're lost, yes, they're sinking in the quicksands of time. No thought of salvation, of God's love divine. They're building great mansions, but they're building on sand. their treasures are worthless when before God they stand. The rock of salvation is Jesus alone. So build on him, brother. He cares for his own. They're building great mansions, but they're building on sand. Their treasures are worthless when before God they stand. The rock of salvation is Jesus alone. So build on him, brother. He cares for his own.
That's one of my favorite numbers. Man, I like that. Whew. I hope I never get to where I can't sing that one. Kenny's going to lay down the old 5-string and pick up the guitar. Just put just a little different flavor to it, I think. I'm not talking about cheese, Randall. I like cheese, too. Man, it's good. But this here adds a little to some of the gospel numbers. We're going to feature Johnny Warren on this one here. In our next album that we do, this is the one number I'm going to put in it. We didn't get it in this last one, but we're going to get it in the next one. Are you about set, my good man? That's it. Let the church roll on.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord, let the church roll on.
There's a deacon in church.
Oh, my Lord.
And he won't do right.
Oh, my Lord.
What shall we do? Turn him out and kick him out and let the church roll on. Let the church roll on.
Oh, my
Let the church
Lord.
roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord, let the church roll on.
There's a drunken in the church.
Oh, my
And he won't do
Lord.
right.
Oh, my Lord.
What shall we do? Take it liquor and pour it out and let the church roll on. Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord, let the church roll on.
There's women in the church.
Oh, my
Got paint on
Lord.
her face.
Oh, my Lord.
What shall we do? Take some water and wash it off and let the church roll on. Let the church roll on.
Oh, my
Let the church
Lord.
roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord, let the church roll on.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord.
Let the church roll on.
Oh, my Lord, let the church roll on.
Let the church roll on. The greatest place you can ever go, unless you go back to the house. Right here's a number that I started singing back in 1939 with the late Charlie Monroe. And I sang it a number of years with him. I don't remember whether I ever recorded it with him or not, but this one's always been one of my favorites down through the years. One entitled Who will sing for me?
Oft I sing for my friends when death's cold hand I see. But when I am called, who will sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing for me? So I'll sing till the end, and helpful try to be. Assured that some friends will sing one song for me. I wonder who will sing for me when I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing for me?
Oh, boy. I found the way. He's got to find the banjo first. That's one thing I was going to say. Now, we're at home. On our next program, or this one, either one. If you neighbors back yonder anywhere has got a number that you think we can sing and you want to try to listen to it, we'll try to do it. This Eyed-Susie, we're going to do that. And by the way, Johnny Warren has some of his albums along. You didn't sell them all down yonder, I'm sure. Of course, he had them here the last time, but there may be a neighbor here that didn't pick one of them up.
I hope they wore them out.
He says, I hope they wore them out. But it's a good album. Just think what you will have 20 years from now. The first album Johnny Warren ever did. Good gracious. There's no telling what that'd be worth, 30 cents or $1. I just, Red River Valley. I don't believe we've ever did that, but we might think a little bit here and might come up with it. You can't tell. Let's do this one here. We've done run over, but we don't care. We don't care. I have found a way. Is that it? I like it.
I have found a way that leads to endless day yonder in the glory land. And the road is right, for Jesus is the light, and I hold his guiding hand. Yes, I found the way, Yes, I found the way, the gospel way. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yes, I found the way. I will never fear what Jesus is so near, I will bravely meet the foe. Happy songs I'll sing in honor to the King, and to glory onward go. Yes, I found the way, found the way. Yes, I found the way, the gospel way. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yes, I found the way. To my journey's end, I'll have a guiding friend, and no more in sin I'll roam. By the way called stray, I'll reach the golden gate, I'll be soul's eternal home. Yes, I found the way, found the way. Yes, I found the way, the gospel way. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yes, I found the way.
Who was that bunch of fellers on there?
I want you to just look what I've got.
Ain't that a cruise?
Ain't this a dandy? Wasn't I a doll back then? That's over 35 years ago. What we have here tonight, we don't have very many of them left, but we have a few of them. This is some of the first work I ever did with Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. It's some from back 1949 to 1950. And, of course, they got the first old Martha White bus picture on the front of this album. Now, we ordinarily don't carry nothing with Lester and Earl on it because we have so many albums of our own. But this is something I really treasure. Is this right here, Flatt and Scruggs. Of course, now this was did first on Mercury label. Then Rounder come around and released some of it, and it's just super great. As far as I'm concerned, I said it last night down yonder. They asked me what I felt about Lester and Earl going into the Hall of Fame. I said, well, it's a great honor. It was a long time coming, but well deserved. To me, Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs was two of the greatest men that ever lived in bluegrass music. Now, one reason I say that, because we have other people in bluegrass music, and I love them all. They do a great job. But they did not feed me down through the years. Lester and Earl did that. I raised a family with them, and they deserve those words. This album here has 14 numbers in it. Take Me in the Lifeboat. Don't miss it. We'll Meet Again, Sweetheart. Salty Dog Blues. Farewell Blues. Is it too late now? Never. Gone Home. So happy I'll be. Roll in my sweet baby's arms. Goodness. I like that. Brand new one. Here's one that took me about 30 minutes to write in 1949. No Mother or Dad's in there. Back to the Cross. There's another good one that's in it. Pike County Breakdown, Big K. I'll Just Pretend. Down the road. I'll be going to heaven sometime. And I hope that's true. The album has a picture of all of us on there. Jake and Josh's pictures on there. Mine, the late Lester Flatt, the late Paul Warren, Earl Scruggs, and Uncle Josh in the Martha White bus. We have it along with us tonight if you'd like to have one of them. We're going to close out here just in a minute, and we'll have them back in the back there. Before we do that, Johnny Warren now, he has his album. I think I mentioned it, and he has some cassette tapes of the fiddle deal. Don't miss that. Here's that number you asked for. It's in the album. We're going to close with this, and then we're going to be back a little bit later. We're not through yet. You notice I didn't get through. I said through. That's them teeth again. Black-eyed Susie. Let's go, boy.
went to town, all she wore was gingham gown. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. Black-eyed Susie, long and tall, sleeps in the kitchen with feet in the hall. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. All I want to make me happy for a little boy to call me Pappy. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. Love my wife, love my baby, love my biscuit, sop and gravy. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie. Hey, black-eyed Susie, ho, black-eyed Susie.
Let's give another big hand. What you say one time, huh? All righty. You know, we've had some real, over the years that we've been trying to do this. We met some mighty fine people over the years who probably would never had the opportunity if we hadn't got in playing bluegrass. And, you don't ever get to hear it on the radio anymore. Me and Curley was talking about that the other night on the phone. We can't get nobody to pick us stuff on the radio, but that's all right. We'll just pick it ourselves, won't we? Yes, sir.
You'd better believe it.
And we'd like for you folks to get together and give a great big welcome from up in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, a good buddy Curley, Seckler, and all the Nashville Grass right here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I ain't gonna work on the railroad, ain't gonna work on the farm. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back. Oh, in the sweet baby's arms. Oh, in the sweet baby's arms. Oh, in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. How was you last Friday night while I was lying in jail? Walking the street with another man, wouldn't even go my bail. Roy and the sweet baby's on, Roy and the sweet baby's on. Lay round the shack till the mail train come back and roll in the sweet baby's on. I know your parents don't like me, drove me away from your door. Had my life to live over, never go there anymore. Go in the sweet baby's arms, Lord, Lord. Go in the sweet baby's arms. Lay round the shack till the mail train come back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay round the shack till the mail train come back and roll in the sweet baby's arms.
Woo! Traveling on.
lights thick smoke and loud, loud music. You'll never make a wife to a home-loving man. A home with little children means nothing to you. A house filled with love and a husband so true. You'd rather have the swing with the first guy you meet, and the only home you know is the club down the street. Them lights thick smoke and loud, loud music, that's the only kind of life you'll ever understand. Them lights thick smoke and loud, loud music, you'll never make a wife to a home-loving man. I've dancing and drinking to a honky-tonk band. It's the only kind of life you'll ever understand. Oh, only have your fun, you think you play smart. I'm sorry for you and your honky-tonk heart. Them lights they smoke and loud, loud music, it's the only kind of life you'll ever understand. Them lights they smoke and loud, loud music, you'll never make a wife to a home-loving man.
First, Miss Katy. Well, I have come to say farewell forever. This citation you have asked me here to bring, I always hoped you'd change your mind, but you never. Line, sweetheart, and you'll be free. You could never learn to love me though you try. It is better that we parted while we're young. But if you ever should become dissatisfied, in my heart you will always be the only one. If the sun don't shine no more, well, I don't care. I don't care what kind of flowers bloom for me. You have learned to love another, though it's fair. Sign upon the dotted line, sweetheart, and you'll be free.
little darling. For I thought you meant the world to me. But now things have changed and days are gone forever. So I'll never shed another tear. I never shed another tear. Now I don't care what happens. You have proved your love untrue to me. There's nothing you can do that would ever change my feeling. So I'll never shed another tear. Forget the vows we made together. Many times you told me not to fear, but now you've forgotten and you've left me here forever. So I'll never shed another tear. I never shed another tear. Now I don't care what happens. You have proved your love untrue to me. There's nothing you can do that would ever change my feelings. So I'll never shed another tear. That you was always fooling, and I never learned to love you so. And I wouldn't have all the heartaches, my darling, dreading the day I see you go. I never shed another tear. Now I don't care what happens. You have proved your love untrue to me. There's nothing you can do that would ever change my feelings. So I'll never shed another tear.
Hey, my goodness. That's carrying the old man for a ride. Do the mama? You want to do that? You going to do Reuben or the mama blues? What do you want, mama? What on earth do you want? This is one. $1 million. I don't know what I'd do with it if I had it. What do you want, Mama? Mama blues? I like it.
Speaking to you over there, boys.
I hear you.
What'd he say?
What on earth do you want, son?
That's what I thought he said.
You want what? You want a drink of water? Well, don't say uh-huh, say yes, sir. What do you want this time, son? You want what? You want your mama. Tell Sky King about it.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. My good friend and buddy picking one for you entitled Reuben. Here's one we'd like to try to do for you now, one of the older type numbers entitled I Wonder How the Old Folks Are at Home. Well, I wonder how the old folks are at home. I wonder if they'll miss me when I'm gone. I wonder if they pray for the boy who went away.
and left his dear old parents all alone. Now you can hear the cattle lowing in the lane. You can almost see the fields of the grass green. You can almost hear them cry as they kiss the boy goodbye. I wonder how the old folks are at home. Just a village and a homestead on the farm, and a mother's love shields you from all harm. A sweetheart brave and true, a place we love so dear. Just a village and a homestead on the farm. How you can hear the cattle lowing in the lane. You can almost see the fields of the grass green. You can almost hear them cry as they kiss the boy goodbye. I wonder how the old folks are at home. Well, I wonder how the old folks are at home. I wonder if they'll miss me when I'm gone. I wonder if they pray for the boy who went away and left his dear old parents all alone. Now you can hear the cattle lowing in the lane. You can almost see the fields of the grass green. You can almost hear them cry as they kiss the boy goodbye. I wonder how the old folks are at home.
All right. Thank you, Willis. I wonder how the old folks are at home. Well, if I was there, I'd wonder. But I'm not there. I'm the old man at our house. We'd like to say thanks to you neighbors that came by and bought our albums and some of our 8-track tapes and cassette tapes. Regardless what you bought of the Nashville grass, when you get that home and you don't think it sounds like it ought to, we might get to come back over this way one of these nights. You bring it back down here to me, and you and I will sit down and talk about it. But in case you decide you don't want it, why, I'll take it back and we'll try to get it off on somebody else. No, we appreciate it so much. I'm sure you'll find they're all right, but just in case you don't, we'll be back one of these days, if it's the Lord's will, upstairs. I had a neighbor a while ago ask me, he said, how much longer are you going to stay in show business, in bluegrass? I don't have the record. It's up there. I'm going to stay just as long as he'll let me, Randall. And I don't know when that'll be. We're going to do one up the old-timey way with just the 5-string and the fiddle. Johnny, come in and come in a-talking.
Thanks a whole lot, Curley. We're really having a good time here. Appreciate you folks having us down. And for the ones that bought the fiddle album, if you don't like it, you can give it to Curley, too.
I surrender.
We get Kenny Ingram come around. We call him Nature's Finest right here. And this is an old one called the Blackberry Blossom.
Fine job, fellers, as always. We're going to let our bass player shine a little on this, and he picked so much down yonder yesterday. Said his fingers were beginning to get sore. I said, we'll get a pair of gloves. Are we out of tune again, Kenny? Sounds so much more like there's more of us when we're out of tune, don't it? All of us get a lick on this, and I'm going to try it myself. One that I put together a long time ago. I come home, something's wrong. Who can hear the yeah, I'm a-singing it. I'm a-telling you, baby, you gotta put your low down, boy. Your hair's a sight, you look a mess. Now, good gal, might as well confess I'm a-singing them blues. Yeah, I'm a-singing them blues. I'm a-telling you, baby, you gotta put your low down way. Now, you better stop your playing around. I'm gonna tear the playhouse down. I'm a-singing them blues. Yeah, I'm a-singing them blues. I'm a-telling you, baby, you gotta quit your low down way. I told you it was hot tonight. Now you better stop your playing around. I'm gonna tell you the playhouse down. I'm a-singing them blues. Yeah, I'm a-singing them blues. I'm a-telling you, baby, you gotta quit your low down way. Come home, something's wrong. Who moved in since I've been gone? I'm a-singing them blues. Yeah, I'm a-singing them blues. I'm a-telling you, baby, you gotta put your low down way. Kenny says, I want to take that to the workshop. It was just a little out of tune, but I've worked all my life out of tune, I guess. But it wasn't too far out. I didn't think. You know, I held a mountain with Lester and Earl a little better than 12 or 13 years. I don't know how long, but Earl, every now and then, he'd look over and he'd say, they called me Seck. He said, I believe that E string needs to be pulled up just a little bit. Lester would say, Earl, don't have him to do that. He might break it. So I've played out of tune all my life. I tell you what, set that over there, Willis, and hand me that hot mandolin. Where's the hot one at? It's back in there. I don't have but the one. And we're gonna do some more gospel numbers here. Are we still missing one? Right here's a gospel number that don't too many of them sing anymore, but we always like to pick up the older ones and go on with them. You know, sometimes we record some new numbers. We've got some new gospel in this album here. We've got one in there, I'm Not Scared of That Old Grave, in this new album. And we've got Hand in Hand with Jesus in there, and Take Up the Cross. We'll be doing some of them. That's in our new album. But this one here is one that I've always enjoyed. If and you ready, take me in the lifeboat.
Take me in the lifeboat, take me in the lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home.
Oh, come, brothers, sisters, and don't fall asleep. Where night and day are your saints ready to be. Fathers and mothers are crying so loud, saying, Lord, won't you take us in your lifeboat?
Take me in the lifeboat, take me in the lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in the lifeboat, take me in the lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home.
The clouds are so heavy, the wind is so loud, the thunder is rolling, bursting in the clouds. They prayed to the shipmates for what they'd done. They took the dying sailors in the lifeboat.
Take me in the lifeboat, take me in the lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in the lifeboat, take me in the lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home.
All right, thank you so much. Here's one that's in our new album, Hand in Hand with Jesus.
Watch from my poor sin-sick soul. Christ did every burden roll. Now I walk redeemed and whole, hand in hand with Jesus. Hand in hand we walk each day, hand in hand along the way, walking thus I cannot stray, hand in hand with Jesus.
Well, I missed that in just a little. Them teeth, I can lay it on that, you know. I said I couldn't eat too good with them, but I eat 6 eggs this morning. Oh, boy, I'm telling you. Do pretty good that way. But we don't worry about a little mistake. I've been making them all my life. The biggest mistake I made was 45 years ago, I guess, when I got in bluegrass music. But we don't care. I've enjoyed every day of it. Here's another one that's in our new album. And this is a mighty pretty gospel number. Take up thy cross and follow me.
I walked one day along a country road, and there a stranger journeyed to, bent low beneath the burden of his load. It was the cross I knew.
Take up thy cross and follow me. I hear the blessed Savior call. How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it all?
I cried, Lord Jesus, and he spoke my name. I saw his hands all bruised and torn. I stooped to kiss away the marks of shame, the shame for me that he had borne.
Take up thy cross and follow me. I hear the blessed Savior call. How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it all? Take up thy cross and follow me. I hear the blessed Savior call. How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it
All right, thank you so much. Here's a number here that we always do on every program except, well, if we was just doing one show here tonight, we'd have did this one on it because we always do it on one of the programs wherever we play. And it's did in memory of the late Lester Flatt. I heard him say so many times this was his favorite gospel number out of all the hymns that we sang. And my friend, we sang a lot of them. Let's do it in memory of him here tonight. I heard my mother call my name in prayer.
While kneeling by her bedside in a cottage on a hill, my mother prayed a blessing on me there. She was talking into Jesus while everything was still, and I heard my mother call my name in prayer.
Yes, I heard my mother call my name in prayer. She was pouring out her heart to Jesus there. And I gave my heart to him, and he saved my soul from sin. Yes, I heard my mother call my name in prayer.
She was anxious for her boy to be just what he ought to be, and she asked the Lord heart to take him in his care. Just the words I can't remember, but I know she prayed for me. For I heard my mother call my name in prayer. Yes, I heard my mother call my name in prayer. She was pouring out her heart to Jesus there. Then I gave my heart to him, and he saved my soul from sin. Yes, I heard my mother call my name in prayer. So I gave my heart to Jesus, and I'm living now for him. And someday I'll go to meet him in the air. For he heard my mother praying, and he saved my soul from sin. Yes, he heard my mother call my name in prayer. Yes, I heard my mother call my name in prayer. She was pouring out her heart to Jesus there. Then I gave my heart to him, and he saved my soul from sin. Yes, I heard my mother call my name in prayer.
What a friend. What a friend. All right, thank you so much. We're going to let Johnny Warren answer a request here that his daddy did so many times on the Opry and the Martha White shows. He was with us for better than 23 years, I guess it was, and he did this and mighty good. This young man does it mighty good, too. What a friend we have in Jesus. Thank you so much. We're working Kenny to death here tonight, and he deserves it. I mean, no, I was just kidding. He's a wonderful feller. We're real honored to have him as our banjo picker. He does a great job. We had some neighbors over here ask for this one here. Is that right, Willis?
I told them I couldn't do it. I told them we didn't know it, but we do.
Well, we haven't sang it none, but we'll try it. One entitled "Gone Home." Is that right?
They have gone home, they have gone home, they've joined the heavenly fold. They're walking the streets of pure gold. They left one by one as the work here was done.
Gone home.
They have gone home,
Gone home.
they have gone home.
Before gone home.
They have gone home,
Gone home.
they have gone home.
The old weeping willow that stands by the door sadly
They
says,
have gone home,
Gone home.
they have gone home. They've joined the heavenly fold. They're walking the streets of pure gold. They left one by one as the work here was done.
Gone home.
They have gone home,
Gone home.
they have gone home. Jimmy Brown.
Well, we shouldn't tried that one, but that's our first mistake today. We didn't get it right, but we hadn't been singing it. But maybe if we get to come back, we can sing it backwards for you. Yeah, we'll get the birds on in just a minute. We got one more number here that some of the neighbors asked for. This is one that Lester used to sing all the time, and Earl would pick it on the guitar. Some of you asked for it. Jimmy Brown, the newsboy.
I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows that I'm a newsboy of the town. You can hear me yelling morning star running along the street. Got no hat up on my head, no shoes upon my feet. Never mind, sir, how I look, don't look at me and frown. Sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. I'm awful cold and hungry, sir, my clothes is mighty thin. Wander about from place to place, my daily bread to win. My father died a drunkard, sir, heard my mother say. I am helping mother, sir, as I journey on my way. My mother always told me, son, you've nothing in the world to lose. You'll get a place in heaven, son, to sell the gospel news. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows that I'm a newsboy of the town. You can hear me yelling, Morning Star, running along the street. Got no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet.
Jimmy Brown, the newsboy. That goes way back a long ways. Oh, you don't want to do nothing on the guitar, you can't. I just thought I'd throw that in. You want to try this Mockingbird?
We'll try. We ain't done it.
Yeah, we hadn't did it in a long time, but we'll try it. The Mockingbird, huh? What key do you do it in?
What key do we do?
This is our first trip out. But we're really enjoying it. This the kidding. Let's do it, boys. Yeah, I can see the feathers are flying. Oh, that's pretty, ain't it? It's $2 set of strings on $1.50 guitar. This thing's ready.
You know the worst.
I don't know. Maybe I better not try that in the night. This guitar's a mile out of tune. That ain't gonna work, is it? Can you help it just a little bit in some way?
Turn it right.
That's good.
Turn it the wrong one.
Now, he accused me of turning the wrong peg. No wonder they won't let me drive. This is a number here that I wrote back in the 40s. Now, I got up down yonder last night. Some of the neighbors wanted it. It's in our new album, by the way. And I first recorded this with Jim and Jesse in 1951, and it's in our new album. I'm going to try it here tonight. If I forget the words, I'll do like I did last night. Show you my new teeth. Oh, I'll tell you, have you got a good guitar? How do you trade? Yeah. Well, I ain't going to throw this one away. I've had it too long. I'll play lightly. I'll fake it again. One entitled, let's try it, boys, Purple Heart. Another heart is broken, another home so sad. Another message has been sent to his mom and dad. Your son was killed in action, was the way this message read. Your son will not be coming home, they told me he was dead. They sent him overseas, his heart was light and gay. Oh, it's hard for me to realize he's coming home this way. His trouble is all over, his work has been well done. A mother has a purple heart in memory of her son. Just a few short months ago, he was here with me, and then they called his number to go across the sea. I still can hear his happy voice and see his curly head. Oh, somehow I can't believe my baby boy is dead. They sent him overseas, his heart was light and gay. Oh, it's hard for me to realize he's coming home this way. His trouble is all over, his work has been well done. A mother has a purple heart in memory of her son. He is happy now, away up in the sky. He'll never have to fight no more or see his buddies die. Jesus now has called him to live up there on high. But I won't say goodbye to him, we'll meet him again sometime. They sent him overseas, his heart was light and gay. Oh, it's hard for me to realize he's coming home this way. trouble is all over, his work has been well done. A mother has a purple heart in memory of her son. Didn't miss a word. Thank you. That's one that's in our new album. To you neighbors who bought one of the albums, you'll find that one in there. Like I say, I wrote that way back in the 40s, and Jim and Jesse and myself recorded it in 1951. The Stanley Brothers was recorded. I don't know who all's recorded it, but we had a lot of requests across the country for me to put it in this album, so we've got it in that. All right, Willis, I'd like to hear you sing another.
All right, thank you, Curley. We've got one picked out now that we'd like to do for the folks entitled Ain't Nobody Gonna Miss Me When I'm Gone. Once I had a little sweetheart I was dearly. We'd spend the day she feed me my own. But another man he stole my darling from me. Now there ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. Boy, ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna hug me too long. Oh, just write these words upon my headstone. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. And I had a loving mother dear and daddy, who's gone where the angels only dwell. They found eternal life for you up in heaven, where I'll find my reward and won't you tell. For there ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna hug me too long. Oh, you write these words upon my headstone. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. You've been faithful, kind, and true to me all over. You're the only one that's never done me harm. Come close to my love, pat your head all over. For there ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. For there ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna hug me too long. Oh, you write these words on my headstone. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. Boys, let's do one of the old ones here. I found out what a salty dog was. I think I was down here before. I didn't know, but I do now. I went home here, I believe it was last year. They had a big day down there. And, of course, I went over through the Smokies over there, and I stopped over there at Wiley Morris's garage over there in Old Fort. And, of course, I went down there and spent a little time with Wiley. And he saw me coming. He said, I can't believe it. I hadn't saw Wiley Morris since 1949, I reckon, when I left Jim and Jesse, the Virginia boys, Wiley Morris and Hope Jenkins and myself. We was in Augusta, Georgia, and I hadn't seen him since then. He said, I'm going to close up the garage. And he did. We went up to his house, and he got out that old Gibson guitar. He used to knock me out. We'd get in these little old schoolhouses. I'm not throwing off on this building now. And there'd be some wasp in there, you know. And he'd take that guitar off his shoulder and start hitting at these wasps with that thing. And he got the old guitar down, and we sang Salty Dog Blues and some of the old numbers together. But I asked him, I said, Wiley, I'd like to know, before I pass on, what in the world is a salty dog? See, they wrote the Salty Dog Blues, him and Zeke. He said, well, North Carolina, years and years ago, had a drink they called Salty Dog. Now that's a pop, a soda. And I said, well, I'm from North Carolina, but I don't remember that. But he said that's why that got them the idea of writing a song called, what am I hearing?
Race car.
The Grand Ole Opry.
That's a race car.
I thought the Grand Ole Opry was over.
No.
But anyway, he said that's what was called the Salty Dog Blues. So I found out before it was too late. And I thought I'd just pass that on to you. We're going to do that number right here now. The Salty Dog Blues.
I stand on the corner of the low down blues, the great big hole of my shoe.
And let me be your soul dog. Let me be your soul dog. I want to be your man at all. And let me be your soul dog.
Now look here, Sal, I know you run down stock in a white shoe.
And let me be your soul dog. Let me be your soul dog. I want to be your man at all. And let me be your soul dog.
Right down the wildwood setting on log, bang on the trigger and eye on the hog.
And let me be your soul dog. Let me be your soul dog. I want to be your man at all. And let me be your soul dog.
I pulled the trigger and the gun said go, shot fell over in Mexico.
And let me be your soul dog. Let me be your soul dog. I want to be your man dog. And let me be your soul dog.
I can't do nothing with him. I had a neighbor back there a while ago said, he said, Curley says, why don't Kenny Ingram that's that hot picking will knock anything out. Says, why don't Kenny Ingram wear a hat? I said, why don't you ask him? You know, a man that size, when they speak, I say, yes, sir. But he, all right. If you can live with it, I can too. This is the first time this thing's ever acted like that. We may have a talk with it when we get out of here. We've only got time for one more number. Before we do this number, we'd like to say thanks to all you wonderful people here at home. I'm going to call this home down here because y'all just seem like people that I'd find down at the house. And we're so proud of each and every one of you. We hope one of these days that we'll get to drop back in down here and do some more picking with you. I've enjoyed it here more than night than I did down in Myrtle Beach. And my man upstairs knows that's the truth. You folks are just super great. I want to be the first one on this stage to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be 66 years old this Christmas Day coming up. And the wife done said she had me a new pair of socks. And a tie. I said, no handkerchiefs? We'll talk about it. But you've been great. We appreciate it so much. We're going to leave with this little song right here that we sang so many times. Let's bake a good biscuit, Martha White. Good night and God.
Goodness gracious, good and light, Martha White.
Martha White.
Now you bake bread, biscuits, cakes, and pies. Oh, Martha White sells fries and flowers.
The one all-purpose flour.
Martha White sells fries and flowers. Got hot fries. Bake bread, biscuits, cakes, and pies. Cause Martha White sells fries and flowers.
The one all-purpose flour.
Martha White sells fries and flowers. Got hot fries.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you.